without a forward motion in your life, you will sooner or later start to feel stagnated. There needs to be some sort of internal growth where you are actually evolving, because otherwise what you will face sooner or later are depression, or you will just feel like your life is lacking a sense of meaning and a deeper value of your existence, because you're not following something that actually feels meaningful for you. You're just getting by. You're having your job that doesn't really fulfill you. You're not that close to your partner, and you're just taking care of your kids, but there's nothing that brings you that sense of deeper spark where you actually feel alive, because you're avoiding taking risks. You're avoiding getting out of your comfort zone. You stay in your little box, and therefore you stagnate and turn into a very gray version of yourself. And as long as you stay here, you miss out on how vivid life actually can feel like. You're not using your creative mind to look outside of the box that you're in. You're basically stuck here. And what we are stuck in becomes normal. And after a while of living like this, it feels like this is it in life, when in reality it's just a flavor that you've unconsciously been choosing over time. But the deeper part that you're missing here is that life can feel a lot more colorful when you start to go outside of your little box. When you start to explore things that it's outside of your comfort zone. You know those kind of things where you are kind of drawn to them at the same time as they are scaring you. You're drawn to them because your aliveness points at that direction. But you're scared of them because it means that the version of you that you have adopted right now cannot coexist with what you're stepping into. It's a sort of death and a rebirth. Or you can just call it evolving. You're growing out of a role that you have been playing, and you're stepping into a new one. A role that feels more meaningful and brings you joy. And you can't logically think yourself to what this would be. It's rather that you start to look at where you are, what doesn't work for you anymore, and what is knocking at your internal door right now. It can feel quite quiet, and you don't notice it right now. But it is there. But will you hear it? And will you act upon it? And will you do something about it? Or will you stay where you are in a situation that doesn't bring you any happiness? I mean, we don't have that much time on this earth. So why do we choose to just get by when we could explore what it is to be alive? I mean, what is it that you're risking, fundamentally? You will probably come up with 10 reasons why you shouldn't make a change because of different external circumstances. And at the same time, this means that you postpone your life. And then suddenly you're there in your 60s and realize that you haven't really been living as you had the chance. So what is it that we are really being afraid of? Why don't we just take the jump and do the thing and explore the unknown and discover new aspects of ourselves, new ways of being and relating to life and exploring things that actually mean something, that actually turn something on within us? That's the kind of questions to sit with. And I can promise you that there is something right now in your life, very tangible, that you could do today that would make an impact over time. My mother-in-law told me something that has stuck to me. When you start something new, you begin with the beginning. That's for every story as well, right? You start the movie and you watch the intro. You don't skip to the end. You start where you are. And then a whole adventure opens up. But the adventure isn't revealed if you think that you should already be over there. It's revealed when you start from where you are. And if you don't know where to begin, you can book a session with me to gain some clarity and get some forward momentum in your life. Or you might know what that next step looks like for you. Or you're just not interested at all. And thereby you just choose to stay where you are instead of actually make something meaningful out of your life. The choice is ultimately yours. And I want to be here with you on your journey. So, anyways, have a beautiful day, my friend. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.